That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 19 carries, 77 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's pretty good success. And we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And Gurley, he fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if it got turned into points.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Titan football. An update from Buffalo. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. We'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game. So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play. Now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball
They're only
game.
going to Gurley. Blitz.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now, Corey Davis, of course, 4 years with these Tennessee Titans. They decided not to pick up his 5th-year option, so he left for the Jets. Even though he's coming off statistically his best season as a pro, just short of 1,000 yards on 65 catches in his final season with Tennessee. Wilson and Moore there for a Jets first. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 16, Wilson, and Brake, the tight end's got it. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And going deep for Hill. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On first down, Stafford here. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Stafford. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Touchdown, Titans. Travis Kelsey, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
McCann's got it teed up. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because...
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they...
And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to...
Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And that might be Titan football. It is. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 20, 10. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.